Alright, I come down here and wanted to show you, figured a few small videos would put detail on each part of the car you would be most concerned with. I ran the car with crush boxes, so that bumper there, which is 4x6 square tubing, it did not have the point or the chain hook, any of that welded on it at the time. Straight square tubing bumper. It did okay. I got second place in it, like I said, and these stock motor mounts, I built this car fairly quick. Didn't have much time. This is your worst damage is going to be on the passenger side, as I'll show you. But I pulled all this out, and I feel like I messed up by unbolting a motor mount, and didn't really. I should have left them bolted up so as it bent together. And I do not have torches right now. I was gonna get the car towed to my cousin's, and it does need some touch-up work. But being pre-ran, this car, you know, most derbies around here and around your area, I assume a pre-ran car, you're allowed more patches. It seems like you can get by with a little bit more. So just a quick run through. I just wanted to show you how I did do everything, you know, straight wiring the starter and fans. I know that son's a bitch. Like, everything was taped up, went around and come through. There's the hood. I dedicated this to my dad when I ran it. The hood, as you know, on the luminas, if you know, they fold up. You got a little bit hangover on the hood, so you're able to fold it down to your bumper or behind your bumper, or some people slide them down further and start your hood from there, so you don't have no pinch points on this, but you can just notch it out with a sawzall. Take the swimming pool noodles, and those work wonders as far as putting around areas that you're worried about your wiring getting cut on. The worst damage, like I say, I had it plated. That's a close-up look at the cradle. You can tell she moved a hair, which in return, at the end of the derby, I ran out of gas. I was going head-to-head with a beast of a 94 Mustang with a pointy bumper, but I haven't been able to work on this because I built that fresh car. I wanted to, with this having the blown head gasket, it still runs, but this is the worst damage. You know, if you can throw some plates in there, the axle still intact. You know, I didn't have the money to throw in it. Like, if you put a little money in these W bodies, and they will last you forever. I mean, engine-wise, you may have to throw a head gasket in it, and depending on how that goes. But as far as body-wise, the front end just holds up very well. I mean, if I only could show you some pictures of the competition with the pointy bumpers that were going up and over and pushing that radiator support in, busted my radiator off, you know, pretty soon. And I took a hard lick here. My little cousin was running with me, and it was his first derby. I took a hard lick, and I had, as you can see, that post that comes up out there. It was angle iron, 3 or 4 inch angle iron that comes up. Like I say, I didn't have much time, and I didn't have a whole lot of metal, and I just, you know, wanted to run in the county fair. So that is the worst damage. On the inside, I've been cleaning it out. You can see there's where the cage meets, so it stopped it right there. I ran the stock gas tank, still got the fuel pump in it. I'm cleaning it out more. I'm going to do another video, show you more of the inside. As you can tell, all the harness is still there. I got the computer out of the way and bungeed it up pretty much. I didn't have the money to get the material I wanted to fasten it down the way I wanted to, so I let it float. It did perfect. I just pulled the battery box out of this for the car that I just built. But as I say, that being the worst damage, putting a little plate there, and then coming around and back, I had it creased, but I left my back bumper on. And sorry about this, I have this in there. It's been covered up. The driver's side, it's good. At the end of the derby, I was going nose to nose with a guy, and I had him up on the log. They let him back in. At that point, my bumper was dragging the ground and slowing me down, and it had lost a lot of power. So I ended up running out of gas, which, I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes when there's a 40-minute heat. But it's to where you could use a handyman and prop that up against your trunk. My plan was, anyways, to get this up, because you can see the frame right there where I notched it, how it went. Like, you could probably, you know, beat that center down some more, bring this up, patch it on, you know, 2 or 3 spots, patch the trunk, throw your front bumper on it, and if you either swap motors or throw a head gasket. I know it's just a head gasket. I have faith in it being just a head gasket anyways. I can't guarantee anything because I ran it in a derby, but from checking it out, it's pretty obvious it just got hot, blew a head gasket. It still runs, but to me, I was going to take the 2.5 out of this 85 Celebrity if it had more power when I was done with it, or take and run that and see which motor I had left over to run it. But the only issue I forgot to mention until I come down here, I realized I've done had it fixed once, but it come off because I didn't get the tack weld it. But that is where the steering column goes on. I'm not going to be able to show you, I don't think. Yeah, right there. Right there's where your steering column goes on through a hole. It's all easy to see and get to. I do got the steering column dropped at this moment because I'm trying to get it best I can for you for, if you come over to check it out and hear it run. I've got even an extra knuckle for it to where a body could customize it in ways. But that's pretty much the sum of it. It needs a little TLC, but it has plenty of life left in it as far as running a bunch of W bodies with me and my few friends I have around my hometown. Lumina like this right here, I could see it lasting another 2 derbies easy. Built right, that is, and you never know with a derby. But I have, if I could explain to you what all I did on it, as far as where it counts, the car, after getting patched up in the back and the front there, and you put a new, it'll be hard nosed, and then once we get your steering column back on there, all I would do is throw a tack weld on it or however. But I had the steering column up, and all it did is where it pushed the whole K-frame back, from the body bushings, like I was showing you down there. It's pushed it back to where the steering shaft itself, it had sheared where we were hitting head on. And I took and went to my uncle's junkyard, got that took care of, got a new one of those on there, but it likes a hair wanting to, it wants to jump off. So that right there is something I was going to throw a weld on once I got it on and run it. But I think that's pretty much what you'd want to see. And I may try to, I've got to work on my welder. I was putting a new plug on my welder today, but if I get time, I'll come down here, throw a battery in it, see if I got enough gas to fire it up for you on video, because I have no doubt about that. It'll fire right up. It's been covered up. I've actually changed the oil since the Derby. I don't know how good the audio is. I'm sorry about the wind, but take care. I'll talk to you later.